the end of days. The first sign shall appear in the heavens. Justice shall fall upon the world of men. The armies of light and shadow will clash across the fields of eternity. Are you all right, my girl?
It was nothing, Uncle. Just a bad dream. We should be getting you home.
But there's still work to be done. If these translations are correct, the powers of hell could already be on the move. The world must be told of the coming darkness. You do believe me, don't you, Leah? It has begun.
Leave it, Uncle. It's not important.
Hello there, fellow chainlings of the Chainling Army. I'm the Gaming Chainling Awesome, and welcome to Diablo 3. Now, you may be wondering what person I'm playing. I'm playing the Fritz person. The reason being is because we'll have this pretty well set up, and I'm not going to spend an extra $50 to get this game. Gonna check make sure things okay. Now, I will make mention of this. The only one I've ever played this with is the Demon Hunter. Okay? Gonna check my settings here. Elected mode. Okay. Everything should be good there. Sound good. Also, in case you're wondering, no, I'm not doing any multiplayer stuff. Also, because you can see, you got there's things here. This is basically more like just making it so that you can get better see right there. We're gonna have this on normal for right now. Also, you may see like there's a 16 below my portrait. That's what's known as a Paragon level. Paragon level basically it's an extra level past level 70, and it will allow you to essentially have passive perks. every time you start up the game. Now the only thing is, I hope that the recording doesn't screw up here, because keep in mind. Oh. Here we go.
My family was butchered by Hellspawn. To witness such a thing is enough to leave your mind in ruins. The madness killed my sister. And left me frightened and alone. Until I was rescued. Rescued by survivors who had joined together to rid the world of the creatures of hell. They saw in me the strength to resist the demons. And they forged me into a weapon. Now, I am ready. A meteor has fallen in Tristram, and the dead have risen in its wake. I will send them back to their graves. Once I was hunted. Now I am the hunter.
Okay, and here we are. Standard controls for... Oh.
The dead reek like this. The fallen star is near.
Yeah, standard controls, so you... well, down, why am I saying anything to do with the mouse and keyboard? I'm using a controller. Anyway, standard controller stuff there. Yeah, where was it here? There you can see your cursor control, target lock, help post and skill, game menu, character menu, all that stuff. Anyway, this is of course your character. You got your various things: the main hand, belt, legs, feet, bag. Bag can have various things. See, I pretty well got a bunch of various things here. So it's good primeval. Echoes of the Mass. This is exclusive only to the Fritz version. This isn't well. Some of these are actually exclusive, I think, only to the Eternal Collection. Things like that. Now, some of them you might recognize, but they're mostly cosmetic. Could got pets, a half-full goblin, the Cuckoo, which again, this is a Fritz exclusive. And I think I'm a little too close to the mic. Mike, just looking at that waveform, it's... Yeah, I think I'm way too close to the mic. Then again, I got the gain on this really high too, so... And also there's a StarCraft that I've never played. But they don't do a whole lot other than pick up stuff. You also got this, which I'm not going to do. And of course you also got your things here, so that. And of course you got these things, crafting, which these are things you can have for various things. You got various wings, offhand. Offhand can be added like a second crossbow. Quibble, which I'm hoping that I might get it in this playthrough of it, called the Sin Seekers. I'll explain what those are and why I like them. Got wrist, neck, helmet, chest, shoulders, and hands. You got your various skill sets here. I've never really ever used this, so... And this is Paragon. Paragon is, well, what you expect it to be. Let's see, go pick up radius. Like per hit. Do that. Each one is different for what it is. 30. And of course you got the quested various things here. Hey, let's go. Anyway, standard controls for what it is. If you played Dancing Crawlers before, then you have a general idea how to play this. Also, you can switch up the difficulty if you want.
I have journeyed here to find the fallen star and purge its evil from this land.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back.
They keep coming.
Also, if you manage to get them in a chain, with so. There it is.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
What you just saw there is a chain. Far as I know, I've only ever seen 2 different chains. That's a kill chain. Kill chain. What will happen there with that is, as you pretty much fight, it will essentially create a combo. The higher the combo is, you'll get bonus experience. So if you get something like a 50 kill chain, then you can get a good amount of experience for it. Now we have skills. This one it's got unlocked at level 5, and you may also see that it does have an additional 6 hatred when channeling. I'll explain a little bit about why I like that one quite a bit. You also got skill wounds. Skill wounds will do various things depending on what the skill is.
Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
Sounds nice. Now, I don't think I put anything in the stats, did I? But apparently, that goes for all playthroughs. I don't know why that's there. Also, got various things here. I don't know what the black mushroom does, and you also got a Mimo portals. The Witch ADS thinks a black mushroom. I know as much about black mushrooms that I do about red herrings. Open the portal to a strange dimension. Where did I put those things? I know I have them on somewhere. What's that one? I put the other 2. Hang on just a minute, I gotta find something. Oop. And I just whacked the mic with my elbow. Good start.
I can't do that here.
Skill cannot be used in town. Ah, I gotta be outside of town. Mind if I put on my ring?
Leah, is it? Rumford said that you survived the fallen star's impact.
I did. But it blasted my uncle, Deckard Cain, into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but... Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm us all, unless something is done.
Then I shall put an end to them and secure your town.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do.
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back.
You can also press, if you press down, you can get a map.
What can I do to help fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage, but Captain Dalton and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Don't worry. I will avenge their deaths.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades! My hatred is too low.
There, that's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
As you can already can tell, I just got a new weapon. Now, weapons here, the way that they work, it's based around the class that you choose. In terms of, well, who I play here, the Demon Hunter with, as far as I know, I've only ever played as the Demon Hunter. That's it. I've never played at any of the other classes, so I don't know how good they are or like what their best thing might be. In terms of, well, Demon Hunter here, his best one is of course the Sin Secrets, if I can get it. I have no idea if I will or not, but
Not enough hatred.
ah. There we go. And as you can see, I just got a massive experience boost. And as you can see, we also got ourselves a some cloth. And we also got ourselves a new bow. And how I'm actually going to do these playthroughs, at least in terms of this, is I'm going to be doing it at an hour at a time. So, and we also got, of course, a new type of attack. There are 5. Most of the skills you get are, of course, 5. So you get most of them by 5. In this case, I got Entangling Shot. It's a slowdown mechanic.
There's chaos everywhere, and word in town is that Lacdanin killed the king. If only this is true. Perhaps our days and nights of living in terror are behind us now.
That's another thing. Also, you will go around and you will find diaries. They won't do a whole lot to the gameplay other than just give you a little bit of lore. But I will make mention of this. If I can, I will get the original game, like the original Diablo game, and play it on the channel. I will be playing the PC version, however, from
Task is done. These unholy creatures can rest now.
from Good Old Games, which, well, I don't know, Good Old Games is actually pretty good in what they. I mean, just recently they had a good bit of. Oh, and that's also another thing. Thing as well is you will find legendaries, legendary elites, and regular elites. What it is, better way to Peter explain it, is that they will have some gimmicks to them here and there. So do be careful of that. Man, I got a lot of gold, over 2 million gold, and it keeps for up multiple playthroughs. Now, I have no idea if it's possible where you could easily do a playthrough of this game with really powerful equipment right from the get-go.
Tristram, Diablo's evil still lingers here.
If that's possible, then by all means, that would be great. There we go, there's that. Now, one thing I do like to do with this is I like to explore the entirety of the map. Now, I know a lot of people may not do that, but to me, I like doing that because, well, a free experience.
Become stronger.
And we got ourselves another skill. Caltrops. Of course, I'm not quite done here yet. I'm only 22 minutes into the recording, and I'm already at one of the first major quest points of the game. The game isn't really all that long either. You could roughly beat this in a day. And there, that's... Also, you also will get waypoints in the game. Also, I should probably talk about the HUD. HUD is relatively simple. You got your mini-map there down in the right-hand corner. Or bottom right-hand corner, I should say. In the bottom left-hand corner is, of course, where your health. You also will, of course, whatever character you play, whatever class you play as, you will have 2 gauges. Hatred, it will either be something... Each of them will be for that specific character.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she. I will help her find him. Come, let us search for your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there. Here, let me open the gate.
By staring at it.
Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
What of your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Main thing when you play this, try to use a combination of your, well, your regular attack and...
Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Your mother had her secrets.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
And here we have what I would consider probably one of the better skills in the game, rapid fire. And what the perfect time to see it in action.
Bleed, you filth!
Now, I will make mention, Sin Secrets is, I'm gonna have tell you right now, Sin Secrets is probably the best thing again in the game. Except before, I'll explain what it is when I can get it. Mass Grave. Oh. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Also, you may notice that there are 3 icons there, each with either green arrows or red arrows. That simply means that it will either be one thing will go up while one thing will go down. In this case, it won't really hurt my... No, it won't really hurt me a whole lot, so... Also, anything to do with your arrows will be...
Close to the fallen star now.
Like anything to do with your arrows, or your regular attack, be it either rapid fire or anything like that, will be determined by what your crossbow is. In this case, it's around the 13. And now, we're in a dungeon proper. Now,
This is where the star fell. My quarry must be near.
And there's the trap kill. Oh, that was the third one. Trap kills will give you various resources. You can also destroy items. Destroying a number of items, well... Look what do various things depending on what it is. If you manage to destroy a bunch of items, it will give you a speed bonus.
Sweet revenge.
Not not bad. But much like other dungeon crawling games that may or may not have been played, I highly suggest explore everywhere. Doing so will grant you some good what's up with that? Get out of my way! Get out of my way! You're not... Nope, no, you no. Come here, come here! Come here! You're not escaping me! That right there is a treasure goblin! Some devious little goblins have been robbing our merchants. When pursued, they simply open portals and disappear with a most aggravating chuckle. Supposedly, and they believe that the goblin serves a great demon lord known as Greed, and furthermore, that their portals lead to Greed domain. A luxurious notion, truly. That's right. if you find those, immediately go after them. Because they will give you some good rewards. Also, if you hear that chuckle, it means that it's near. It will also show up, of course, on your mini-map as well. Though, don't be too surprised if you don't get them, because most of the time, they will be right where a bunch of enemies have spawned. Also, pool reflection experience. Better to video explain that. It's essentially its experience. Oh, it's an experience booster, so it will give you experience up to that certain amount. So. There we go, get some boots. I will be checking the map often for obvious reasons.
You won't survive that.
Thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akrat, save me.
Keep the chance for arrows to pierce. And there you go, skill wound. And of course, skill wounds are based around whatever the skill is, and they can be anything. No.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
The lore also, of course, gives you a little bit of an idea of what to expect for like certain characters in the game. Also, you will get followers in this game as well. In this playthrough, I'm going to just keep the Crusader.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
And they pay no attention to him, but instead go to me.
I'm here to rescue you!
Help! Help! need you risk yourself for me?
Leah asked for my aid. She will be relieved to see you again.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
I promised Leah that I would save her uncle, Deckard Cain. When I found him, he was facing the Skeleton King. And now, this abomination blocks my path to the fallen star.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
I have but one request of you. What do you know of the fallen star?
Not much, I'm afraid, though the prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
A tragic story, but I cannot reach the fallen star until I face him.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakarum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scrolls spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love.
Don't we have a whole lot here that...
Don't touch anything unless you're buying it. I like to keep my inventory clean.
I can sell off what I don't need. No, you don't have anything there. I'll take that. One of those. And I'll take that.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
And that's to be everything.
The gates this morning.
Merchants in themselves will have various items. And it will be dependent, of course, on, well, your class.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Sometimes death is the only mercy we have left. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me. My friends, I'm sorry.
Sorrow won't save your town, blacksmith.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hadrig! Help me!
couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
There is one favor I must ask of you. Do you know where Leoric's crown is?
You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Will do. Okay, just checking on my recording there. Yeah, it's another big place. Also, when I'm level 10, I'm gonna flip the difficulty. Also, you may notice that I just picked up a vial.
Feel my wrath.
That is a random chance if you get that, but for what it said there, for 20 seconds, you get what's known as Nephilim's Glory. Essentially, it's pretty much a 20-second burst of damage. Essentially, you'll do double damage for 20 seconds.
I've become stronger. This will be interesting.
Oh, and yes, you'll see a lot of these. Quite a bit, so don't be too surprised at that. So look like I got impact card 9. Okay. Guess I had a bone to pick with you. I'm surprised I'm doing so well. Then again, I have this on normal difficulty. Now, this is one of those games where you can change the difficulty, the difficulty as you so wish. And again, I'm doing like I did before. Go out the perimeter of this. Yeah, I see where I gotta go there, but I'm not going there yet. There's a healing rail. I don't know why I use it.
I need more hatred to do that.
No need to. If you do find it boring that I do this, you can skip ahead until I get to the actual what I'm supposed to do.
It's just a taste.
But there's something that I do this quite a bit whenever I play any sort of dungeon crawler. Oh, a chest.
My hatred is too low. You want more?
Now to move some that I like to do. Have a bunch of them. Ah, another one. Oh, and I got myself a buried crystal. That's also another thing that you'll find in this. It's what pretty much materials.
I'll satisfy.
You also could find various dungeons. And what luck I seem to have. Oh, and they have vortex. As far as I know, vortex is essentially, well, I think, yeah.
Not enough hatred.
Yeah, they saw it. It will force you to come over. There we go. Give myself a new weapon there. So I'm gonna switch that skill set to something else. I'm putting that to Y. It would be a lot better than caltrops. Yeah, much better.
I need more hatred to do that.
Highest I've ever gotten is a 60. '61. Brutal massacre. I don't want to go there yet. That's second level. case you're wondering what a post game is, post game's nothing much other than you just well, dungeon diving. That's basically it. Check my map there. And it's getting nearly an hour into recording here. Oh, I came full circle there. I really saw off at least one of these. I guess there was nothing there. I really do hope that the everything that I do here is actually going to work out perfectly, because this is the first time I'm actually recording anything on the Fritz. I did not press R. There we go. Now I press star. Also, keep in mind that my controller is not the best, so I am using pretty well the Joy-Con with a, well, the thing that came with it.
Not enough hatred.
There we go. That was fun. That's the exit. And what's our reward? Ah. A new thing there. That'll be much better. There we go. Alright. And I'm gonna be calling the first episode of this here. Off camera, I'll finish up here in the Weeping Hollow. I'll finish up that. If there's any other dungeons, I'll do those, of course, off camera. And then once I'm right around here, I'll pick up the recording again and continue on with the playthrough. But until then, I'm going to, of course, do this. If there's any other things there, I'll explain what those are. And that's about it for right now. So until then, Subscribe if you want to check out other videos I've done in the past, or to stay tuned for future videos on the channel. Comment down below what you think of this game, or if you have another game you want me to check out on the channel, be sure to let me know down below. Until next time, stay 20% cooler, and I'll see you in the next video, my friends. Bye bye.